Shawn just came here from Chicago to plan the sound part of our collaborative project, which is a sounding garlic-shaped sauna. The sauna, when you throw water on the heater, it affects the sound work. That's our idea.
You know, Jan-Erik has been designing this sauna kind of in this organic shape. It was just delivered, just came off the truck.
Oh yeah.
3 days ago. Just got the two halves got put together, and so it's a wonderful looking space, and so it's going to be very interesting sitting out in this lawn. And so the idea then is to have this sound kind of emanating from this, and part of it is the idea of going inside and taking a sauna in this space, and in that sound being inside. But part of it, which is I think very much the spirit of the garlic shape is really for the people on the outside. That you want this sound to kind of emanate from this sauna. It's kind of I don't know, celebratory, I suppose, in a certain way. You know, it's almost like a celebration of the sauna and making a sort of a big deal about it. So a lot of the sound we're thinking actually goes out into the world, not so much on inside of the sauna. As we're waiting for the fiberglass guys to finish their work in there, so we can start really getting in there and experimenting. But it would be lovely to make the entire thing steam powered, but I think it's actually a fairly difficult thing to do. But we're playing with that to see what we can do. But another idea is in Jan-Erik's original design, there were these kind of stems coming out the top, which are a lot like the stems of the garlic plant, I guess, that it's growing from. The idea there is to use several of those as kind of like large organ pipes, putting speakers in the bottom, using the resonance of the garlic shape itself in the interior, as well as the resonance of these tubes, to create these sort of large organ-like sounds. And then once again, to have those respond to, particularly when people throw water on and the heat rises and the humidity rises, to intensify this sound, as that happens.
So you'll have sensors in which react to the heat
exactly,
and moisture and
moisture, yeah, exactly, yeah, yeah.
So
something like that, but it's difficult to really look at a space and know the space and then go into it and predict how it's going to sound. So you have to work with it. You can't just sit at a computer and design this thing, and think it's going to actually be effective. You have to actually go into the space and experience it and experiment, and then come up with a kind of idea.
I have a very maximalist approach to the world. I like problems and maximalist things, and Shawn is perhaps a little bit more like minimal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But that's where the interesting thing starts. How these different views communicate, and something really new. Yeah,
I would say another way of putting it too is that Jan-Erik's work tends to be a little bit euphoric, I suppose. Very kind of, whoa, and my work tends to be very kind of contemplative. And so actually those I think maybe do complement each other in some ways. When you put them together. So
during this kind of long working relationship, you also create a friendship. Which I feel is a very important part there, underneath that it's my life shouldn't be only about creating artworks. It's also about seeing the whole life through your work and how you meet very interesting people and this kind of long-lasting collaborative project. They are what I'm really interested in.
Yeah. And will I be able to have a sauna in that one? Do you know, is it open for everybody during 2011?
It will be installed in connection to the public bath in a park here in Turku. So there is all the showers and dressing rooms are there already. So we just put our
and the swimming pool is there already too. So you can go and.
Do you have like a sort of a sensation or like a mood? What direction is like the atmosphere going to be, or will it come during the process in the following days or following?
Yeah, it'll come during the process. But my sense is I mean, I think we already said it. Actually, it's a combination of this sort of exuberance of this crazy clove of garlic, bright yellow, sitting in the middle of this space, which is really sensational.
Okay.
Combined with the sort of ritual and meditative aspect of which I sort of see as being an important part of the sauna.
It is
Yeah.
for Finns at least. It's very central.
It might also bring into the sauna experience, which in Finland is a very serious stuff. It brings a little bit of humor in it also, I suppose.
Yeah, but see, this is right here. This is that collaboration question is unfolding in front of you as we speak.